We've come down to the port city of Santos to interview football sensation Neymar. Now, I have to admit we were a little skeptical when we were on our way because we've seen photos of him at the Bahia Carnival, at the Rio Carnival. Would he really show up? Well, we were wrong. He was on the field training with all the other players when we came out. So I asked him how he could come straight from Carnival to training.
No, 20 anos.
I'm 20 years old. I have to take advantage of being young.
Esse é segredo, então,
É verdade, é idade.
How do you balance the pressure of sponsors, fans, and of course, winning the game?
É difícil, né?
It's hard, especially for me. I'm 20 years old. I want to do this and that, but I have to follow a line. I'm a professional player, a professional athlete. I have to resist some things to get ahead in the future. That's my line.
Profissional, né?
And I gather the role of family is important, especially your father. He really controls the finances, right?
Meu pai é um cara que sempre me acompanhou desde pequeno.
My father has been by my side since I was little. He takes care of my things, my finances, and my family. He's the one who's in charge. He's the boss.
Sempre tem alguém perto para.
There's always someone nearby keeping an eye on me, helping me more than watching me.
Tell me about your game. What do you feel you have dominated, and what do you need to work on?
Tem dominado acho que nada.
What do I have dominated? Nothing. I'm always trying to perfect everything. Dribbling, shooting, headers, control, you can always improve.
Last year, you surprised everyone when you turned down some big clubs like Barcelona and Real Madrid and decided to stay here in Brazil. Tell me about that.
Acho que hoje o futebol brasileiro está crescendo muito, né?
I think Brazilian football is growing a lot. I ended up refusing proposals to stay with Santos because in the end it's a place where I feel at home, I feel good. Ganso is an excellent player, now I hope he stays. We've been playing here together for 4 or 5 years. I'm always playing close to him.
So you've got this friendly, you're going to be playing with Ronaldinho, with Ganso. Do you feel like you're gearing up for the World Cup?
São 2 anos, é
It's
muito.
2 years away, it's a long time, but in football time passes quickly. So you have to be constantly playing a good game, constantly working so that you're in every lineup. Every day that passes, you can be included in the Brazilian team. Being on the Brazilian team is a privilege. I think there are some marvelous players and I'm very happy to be among them.
So what will be your next step after the World Cup in 2014? Will you reconsider signing with European clubs?
Futuro a Deus pertence.
I don't know about the future. There are 2 years, a lot can happen. I don't know if I'll leave or if I'll stay. There are a lot of things ahead.
I interviewed the president of Santos a couple weeks ago, and he said he'd really like to build a team along the lines of Barcelona, getting the players young and keeping them together. He said Santos could actually be better than Barcelona. What do you think?
Mas pode aproximar, porque o time do Barcelona.
Barcelona is an excellent team. If not the best team of all time, it's among the best. So I think to reach Barcelona's level, we've got a long way to go.
For you, who's the best player of all time, someone you'd eventually like to emulate?
Hoje não.
Today I think the best player currently for me is Messi. I think he's a great and excellent player at a great time on an excellent team. So for me, he's the best.
Então acho que ele hoje para mim é o melhor.